Hi friends! Happy Sunday! And welcome to another Zoom episode of How I Met the Father. Alam niyo po, for this Sunday, for this week, we're very blessed and lucky to have with us an online educator, an online content creator, a registered psychometrician, a motivational speaker, and an author. My dear friends, join me in welcoming Coach Lyqa Maravilla. And today she's about to tell us a story of
How I Met the Father.
So first and foremost, Coach Lyqa, thank you for gracing our vlog for this week. Sobrang saya ko po talaga nung in-accept niyo po yung invitation to guest sa ating How I Met the Father. It's very our privilege and our honor to have you here.
No, I'm really grateful din na I get to be with you and see rin the work that you're doing online. It's always exciting to see more positive content creators out there.
Thank you, Coach Lyqa. Siguro po una, no, I'd love to hear and for sure yung mga nanonood rin, kung saan po ba nagsimula itong pagiging Coach Lyqa, yung Team Lyqa, no, that has inspired a lot and has taught a lot of students, teachers, not only in their academic life but also in their life as a whole. Sa journey nila sa buhay, sa mga challenges, ganyan. So paano ba ito nagsimula, Coach Lyqa?
Right. I guess when God wants something to happen in your life, the seeds are planted talaga along the way. When I was a student kasi, kahit noon, I had my teachers sometimes, they would assign me to teach yung mga medyo weaker na classmates pagdating sa ibang subjects. And then, kasama na rin yung fact na dito sa itong bahay kasi namin, dito hinahatid yung mga bata sa neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
Pagkatapos ng school nila, sa amin muna sila, tapos dito sila sinusundo ng parents nila. So, kahit na hindi naman namin hiningi, may mga times na kami nagtututor sa kids. Pag summer, dumatambay sila dito. So, we're also involved in children's ministry. So, may aspect na talaga ng teaching while I was growing up. Although, it's a calling na tinakbuhan ko talaga. Kasi I come from a family of teachers. So, sabi ko talaga, and I kept saying it kahit sa mga kaklase ko, high school, college, na kahit ano, okay sa akin maging wag lang teacher. Kasi sinasabi ko talaga, wag lang teacher. Kaya I ran from it. Nag-iba ako ng course. And ang psychology naman talaga, I really love psychology. Pero while I was studying psychology, I fell back in love with yung educational aspect. So, ang thesis ko, ang schoolwork ko, focus talaga siya on educational psychology. Parang malakas talaga yung dugo ng lola ko. Hindi ko natatapos yung pagiging teacher. So, after I graduated, medyo little known fact din, I actually went straight into teaching. Pero college. Kasi sabi ko, hindi ko kaya yung younger. I used to volunteer teach kasi sa values education sa Flora Ilagan High School. Sabi ko, ayoko na ng ganun. Masyadong bata para sa akin. At least yung college, intrinsically motivated na yan. Hindi ko na kailangan kawain masyado. So, yun ako sa college muna nagturo. Pero yung sa content creation, what happened really with the Team Lyqa thing is that I had a friend who asked for help sa isang math problem. I sent her the solution, tapos binalikan niya ako, sabi niya, hindi ko kaya ma-figure out with just the solution. Pwede palambing pa video. So I shot a video, posted it on YouTube. Naka-public pala siya, hindi ako aware. After some time, a random person from Batanes sent me a message, sabi niya sa akin, kayo po ba yung gumawa ng math technique na video? Meron pa ba kayong iba? So, she started requesting other topics. It started with that. Tapos yung first batch na yon ng mga civil service passers, kasi yun talaga yung target market ko dati. Yun talaga yung mga viewers ko, mga adult learners. Sila yung nagpangalan ng Team Lyqa, which I hated nung beginning. As in, tinatry ko na mag-suggest ng ibang mga names. Huwag naman Team Lyqa, sabi ko. Kasi uso-uso yung Team Kramer noon. Yeah. Sabi ko, bakit Team Lyqa? Hindi naman ako artista, di ba? Kasi Team artista nga sila. Hindi, gusto daw nila Team Lyqa kasi Team Lyqa daw sila, ganyan. Sabi ko, okay, fine. Pero i-spin na lang natin. And that is how people started calling me coach. Sabi ko sa kanila, don't call me anything. Ayoko nga nagpapatawag ng teacher kasi sabi ko, I haven't earned it. Hindi naman ako eduk major eh. Pero you can call me coach. And the idea is that ako yung coach, and much like in sports, I used to play varsity basketball dati. Di ba pag coach ka, you help prepare the players for the game.
Yes.
Yung game being their test, or life in general. Pero hindi ako maglalaro for you. So I won't cheat for you. I won't answer your homework kahit ipadala niyo yun sa akin. Tutulungan ko kayo to prepare for the battle. Pero pagdating ng exam day, kayo na yan. Wala na, tapos na yung job ko. So ang job ko lang is to train you, pray for you. Pero pagdating sa laban ng totoong buhay, it'll be just you. Kaya yun yung konsepto, kaya naging coach yung tawag nila sa akin.
Wow. Nakakatuwa po kasi, no, ako rin nanonood ng mga videos nyo both sa Facebook and sa YouTube, no? At nakakatuwa kasi yung mga little things na madalas natin na oversee, for example, sa grammar or mga simple math techniques, talagang nakakatulong siya in our own studies, in our own pursuit of excellence. At lalo na po yung mga lately yung mga vlogs on life, mga life advice, mga from your experiences, talagang nakakatulong rin po sa amin to go on with life. And you're being true to your name, no, Coach Lyqa, yung pagiging coach talaga, yung pag-a-assist, no? And share ko rin lang, no, love ko rin yung basketball. And
talaga.
yes. And I'm playing basketball, nanonood ng NBA, ng PBA, ng AAP. And sometimes I also look, more than the players, I also look up to the coaches. Pinapakinggan ko kung paano nila dinidirect yung players. I'm studying minsan yung mga gameplay sila, kung paano sila mag-isip. Kasi
chess yan eh.
Yes, opo, actually, no? And more often than not, the players are really inspired to, or are playing the way they played because of their coaches. And sa amin naman po, on our case, because of you, Coach Lyqa, no? Salamat doon. Paano mo siya na-maintain, Coach Lyqa? Yung first, 'di ba nagsimula po siya ng may friend ka na nagpatulong, tapos may mga nag-ask na for more videos. So, gaano na siya katagal, and how were you able to sustain and maintain this passion? Para rin kami, no, pag may mga times na, lalo sa academics, pag tinatamad or naging sloppy kami, para mag-move on pa kami, mag-pursue pa kami lalo.
It's always rooted, I feel, dun sa paghahanap mo ng purpose in life. If you know your purpose, it's going to determine din a lot of yung kung paano mo ka mag-react sa certain things, sa challenges, sa temptations din. If set ka sa purpose mo, if you know na this is God's will for you, this is God's path for you, the rest will just fall into place. Like, every time I lose motivation, which I do, and hindi naman ako naglilihim dyan, ayoko rin kasi naisipin ng mga tao na, okay, may illusion sila of who Coach Lyqa is, na lagi siyang positive, lagi siyang motivated, lagi siyang top performing. Hindi rin ganun. Pero I always go back to my purpose. Like, the purpose would be to democratize education in the Philippines, at least democratize the access for education in the Philippines, which entails na yung hard work on my part, creating content. So kahit na wala akong gana nung araw na yun, or wala ako sa mood, or if there's a comment that was hurtful, tas iniinda ko pa siya, I have to push past the feeling. Kasi nga, hindi na lang siya basta feeling lang. It's not something I want to do. It's something that I know I was meant to do. So kailangan ko siyang gawin. Now, in case you feel unmotivated, honestly, minsan pahinga lang ang katapat. Minsan kaya lang tayo talaga napapaisip na mag-quit kasi pagod na tayo. Like, this is something na, JM, hindi ko pa nasabi, I think, sa kahit saang interview, no? I think it was late 2018, pa-quit na talaga ako. Ayoko na. Kasi, and it wasn't because napapagod ako dun sa content creation side. That I always loved. I always loved teaching and creating content. Make me things easier for people. Pero napapagod ako sa maintenance, yung pagsagot sa messages. Kasi we get a lot of messages, minsan 5 messages per minute dun sa pages, lalo na pag exam season. So overwhelmed na talaga ako. Tapos around that time, my younger sister left for Japan. Siya yung tumutulong sa akin. Sabi ko, wala na talaga ako. So marami mga times na ganun. Kaya lang, again, babalik ka sa purpose eh. And siguro sa akin din, in a way, kasi God will always send help. Sa case ko si Zandy, kasi she came in, part-time muna, tas full-time. And now, I'm free to do at least yung content creation side lang, doon talaga ako nakafocus ngayon. The admin stuff, logistic, answering messages, may katuwang na ako doon. So, yun yung thing. Again, always, if you could, find your purpose. funny lang kasi a lot of people don't want to devote time doon. I mean, waste of time yan. Na alamin yung purpose ko. Pero if you have that, it will save you a lot of time and heartache later on in life. So invest in that.
Thank you, Coach Lyqa. Thank you for sharing your story, no? And thank you for that wonderful advice of sticking always to our purpose. Going back to our purpose kung ba't tayo nagsimula. Coach Lyqa, today, I mean, ngayong pandemic talagang nag-boom ang online. Lahat napunta sa online. Shopping, selling, yung mga ibang artists nakita natin nag-switch din sa vlogging. At syempre, hindi rin naiwasan yung classes to be on the online platform. So, ang daming online class. Ngayon ay online classes talaga. Both in sa elementary, high school, and even sa graduate school. And personally ako, I've known friends na nag-share sila sa akin ng experiences, both mga joys and even difficulties ng online learning. And some also yung mga teachers. Personally, yung father ko ay isang teacher. So sometimes I assist him in conducting his online classes at meron talagang mga struggles at the same time mga learnings sa online classes. Coach Lyqa, if you may, pwede niyo ba kami bigyan ng tips kung paano ba kami mag-undergo or paano namin ma-develop itong aming attitude or disposition pagdating sa online classes?
I guess, kasi again, babalik tayo dun sa question what is your purpose? Are you asking the right questions? Or are you asking the different questions? Siguro pinakamahirap na tanong dito would be, how far are you willing to go to learn? Like, whenever I get the chance to speak to students, yun yung lagi ko sinasabi sa kanila, na the situation with education being online, it will lead you to that question Mafe-face mo yung question na yan head on. Every day, every time nahihirapan ka mag-connect, every time nahihirapan ka sa time management, sa distractions, sa lahat, babalik ka doon sa tanong like, gaano ko ka gustong matuto? Is this what I really want in life? Do I really want to be excellent in everything I do? Kasi kung ang sagot mo doon is yes, na gusto mo maging excellent sa lahat, then the rest it won't be easy, but it will be worth the effort. Pero if you're here to skate by, na parang okay lang, mairaos ko lang tong taon na to, that is when yung mga problema will be magnified. Okay? Again, the problems will still exist, pero you will be focusing more on the problems than the solution. Kasi, and again, this is coming from a point na I've been through a lot in life. Kahit sa education ko, I was never a perfect student. I don't want people to assume that. May mga flaws din ako, may mga weaknesses ako, may mga times na pumasa lang talaga ako or nairaos ko lang yung subject na yun. Pero ang thing kasi is, yun yung sitwasyon that we have right now. So, the world belongs to those na mabilis mag-move on. Like, yes, mahirap, pero and then now what? I'm always like that kasi ngayon, with the benefit of hindsight now, yung unang question is now. Now, ano nangyayari? I-declare natin, ito yung mga difficulties, mahirap itong mga aspeto na to, physical, social interaction, psychosocial development, mahirap talaga. But then the more important question would be, now what? Now what do we do with it? So the first thing would be that, confront yourself. Like, ano ba talaga ang gusto ko out of this experience? Do I want to pass lang or do I really want to learn? Kasi if you really want to learn, I find, na, lalo na dahil Pilipino tayo at madiskarte tayo, gagawa ka ng paraan. Kasi ang dami ng Filipino, like we lost a great creator in Eman, just a few weeks back, right? And Eman taught himself how to edit videos creatively, how to make use of the tools that he had, even before, kahit nung bata pa siya. Saan niya natutunan yun? May nagturo ba sa kanya? May namilit ba sa kanya? Natutunan niya rin by himself, di ba? So, sa panahon ngayon, if you really want to learn something, you can find it. Kahit hindi sa setting ng school, kahit outside. The mere fact na there are 1 million subscribers on my channel right now is a testament to that. Kasi people want to learn and people find things that they can study kung naghahanap talaga sila. Sometimes people would write comments on my video saying na, sana alam ko na to nung nag-civil service exam ako last year. Tapos sa loob ko, pero 5 years na akong gumagawa ng videos eh. Like, if you typed on Google na, okay, civil service exam review, first naman na nagpa-pop up sa YouTube yung channel ko eh.
Yes.
So again, these are people who are, I'm not hating on them pero these are people who are first time nila na discover that they can learn from YouTube. So again, you students, you can do that. You can do that too. I'm not minimizing your pain, ha? But I'm just saying, you have to find creative ways to learn.
Yeah.
Kasi kung hindi, ano mangyayari? Like, sino mag-a-adjust? Hindi mag-a-adjust yung
Yes.
society sa atin eh. Eh, dahil gusto natin matuto, ipupush natin yun. For teachers din, actually, like, I have great respect for your dad, especially for the older educators right now. The transition is hard for guys your age, right? Pero it's going to be harder for them. Kasi, again, hindi naman nila first language yung technology. Pero all of these teachers are doing the best that they could to help the students. So, whenever I get the chance, I say it to students din eh. Hindi lang kayo nahihirapan din yung teachers ninyo. Hindi madali yung pinapagawa sa kanila, hindi madali yung magiging buhay natin. Kaya magtulungan na lang tayo.
Yes.
But again, communicate, explain yourself. May mga study hacks videos din ako that I put up. But all of those pale in comparison to that eh. To asking yourself kung ano ba talaga ang layunin ko this school year. And if you lose motivation, this is a trick I play with myself din whenever I do. Kahit naman nung estudyante ako. Like, I always tell myself na I need to honor the fact na maraming mga bata out there na walang same opportunities that I do. And in order for me to honor yung kawalan na yon, kasi wala akong magagawa eh. Hindi ko naman sila pwedeng bigyan ng pera kasi hindi naman kami mayaman din. In order to help them, I have to build a better future for them, and in order for me to do that, I need to be a better student now. So yun naman, in fairness naman, I guess again it's God planting that seed in my heart. So bumalik naman din talaga doon na nililingon ko rin sila. Kaya kayong mga naka-enroll, di ba? In the first place, naka-enroll kayo. That in itself is a privilege. Ilang milyon ang hindi nakapag-enroll ngayon. So now that you're faced with that, ano na gagawin nyo with that? Do the best that you could.
Thank you for that very wonderful insight, Coach Lyqa, no? Meron akong isang takeaway na nakuha from you, from what you've shared, no? Nakakatuwa lang how itong in-expect ko na online class solely has turned into a conversation on purpose, on motivation. At saka natuwa ako, no, Coach Lyqa, when you said it's not really about minimizing the pain. The pain, nandyan yung pain, but it's about siguro maximizing our resources, our time. Lalo na ngayon na nasa online platform lahat, we maximize the use of YouTube, of online platforms, of Zoom, Google Meet, or any other mode or means of learning, no, na nasa online platform ngayon. Coach Lyqa, I won't take much of your time. Thank you po for really gracing our vlog, and congratulations for reaching 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Sobrang dami niyo po kaming nai-inspire. At my dear friends, no, if you haven't subscribed yet, mag-subscribe kay Coach Lyqa. At ang dami-dami niyan talagang mga short yet na inspirational videos, nakakatulong na videos sa ating academics. Ako personally, minsan pag nalilito pa ako sa grammar, talaga nagsa-search. I'm visiting your vlog, your page sa Facebook and sa YouTube, no. Yes, Coach Lyqa, before we end, meron ka bang last message for all of us here?
Ano ba? It's been a long day, honestly, for me. This is, I guess, the third set ng the third interview natin of the day. Pero one thing I could say would be the message remains the same naman in life. Again, it's all about making use of the opportunities that you have. It's funny na if you look at the Bible, no, kahit sa New Testament, you have that. Diba? Na ibig sabihin, you have to be steadfast, you have to keep loving, all of these things. The themes are recurring sa gospel. Pero kahit back in Ecclesiastes, back in the Old Testament, sinasabi na nila yan, the days are evil, so you have to make the most of every opportunity. And ngayon, hanggang ngayon, it's the same message. The days are evil, men are evil. Alam mo yun, it's the thing, it's the situation, but what do? You make the most out of every opportunity. So, in the same vein ng prayer na teach us how to number our days, I hope you do it sa panahon ngayon. Lalo na ngayon na alam natin na, alam yun, kahit right outside your door, there's a very real threat ng COVID-19 na we are not immortal. We lost Lloyd just a few weeks ago, no?
Yes.
All of these things, it should kahit papaano give us a better perspective on focusing on things that matter and then caring less about the things that don't. Again, make the most of your opportunity, whoever you may be watching this video. If you come across this video, learn all you could so you could do all you could and be a better person. Yung life natin, very short. So we have to make it matter. And we can only do that if we help other people.
Once again, thank you, Coach Lyqa. I'm really hoping to meet you in person when everything ends. Hopefully, this pandemic ends. My dear friends, sana nag-enjoy kayo. Sana may natutunan kayo for this week's vlog. Have a fruitful week ahead. See you next week.